What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This one's going to be a little bit different, like I've said in the past, because today we're going to be going over the work in progress tag on the Discord. We've done this 2 other times before this, but I wanted to kind of go over it again because there's been new stuff added. So we're going to do this in sections based off of what kind of work in progress tag they are, either that be weapon, mechanic, attachment, or so on. And this is also going to be a rant type video, because I don't know how to structure this if I don't do it like this, you know? Let's get started. Now the first one we have is the 2011 pistol, which a lot of people have been wanting since they changed the M45. I think it's a good change. New pistols are always great, and something like a staccato would be amazing. The next one we have is the AK-5C, which a lot of people may know if they played Onward. This was one of the best rifles in Onward. Great gun. Very interesting gun, and I think it would, again, work very well in this game. More rifles, more variety in the game is always best. Then the next one we have is the PP2000, which, if you've played Modern Warfare 2, 2009, you'll know. This is one of the machine pistols from that game. It is a Russian machine pistol. I'm assuming it'd be put in the submachine gun section, or be put in the pistol section. Kind of like the Glock 18 that we have right now. Now the next one is the SVU. This is basically a bullpup version of the SVD. I think it'd be cool. An interesting addition because I haven't really seen a lot of games implement this. Maybe like Tarkov has it. I know Siege has it. It's Glass's main gun. But other than that, I don't really know other games that have the SVU. The next gun we have is the RK62 or RK95, which is basically the RK series, basically a Finnish AK. So it's the Finnish standard issue firearm, I believe, right now. I mean, I have a friend in Finland that is in the military, and he says that it's a really good gun, so I'll take his word on that. And the next one, and this one has been work in progress for probably a year now, which is the Browning High Power. I don't know if this is like how they did the Makarov, where it was supposed to only be 4 enemies, but they're adding it 4 players now, but I'm not sure. And the next rifle we have on our list is the HK PSG-1. This one is basically like a sniper version of the G3A3, if I'm correct, or the G3, whatever you want to call it. Again, more battle rifles would be cool. Maybe we get a new category that's DMRs, so we don't have to go to snipers, and so because then we can have like battle rifles or larger cartridges not in the sniper section. Now the next gun we have is the Grok, or the MP433, which this is a Russian handgun. This, I keep going back to Call of Duty. This was like one of the good pistols in COD Ghosts. So if you've played that, you probably know what this pistol is. I don't even know if I think it was one of the main pistols that I ran in Ghosts because it was so good. So the next gun we have is the Mark 48. Now this is basically it's the Mini-Me, but it is in 308. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting because a lot of people like the SAW platform, but they don't like how little damage the 5.56 does in the game. So I think this would be a good bridge between. And just for information here, I'm not gonna go over every single thing that's in the work in progress because there's a lot of stuff here, and if I went over everything, then it would kind of get jumbled up. So the next thing we're going to talk about after weapons is game mechanics. So we have 5 right here. So the first one is display trigger discipline in game. Now this one has been highly requested also. I think it'd just add a quality of life feature to show that you're actually keeping your finger off the trigger for other players and for yourself. And the second one we have here is flashlight blinding. I don't remember if this used to be in the game. I feel like I kind of remember it being in the game, but I might be thinking of Onward. We already kind of have this with the AI. I think this would be a cool addition to PvP or for players, because then you can blind people and shoot them. But I think this would get very annoying, which is probably why they haven't added it. People would complain if they added this. The third one we have is tactical sprint and dash. Now I don't know what I think about this. Obviously, it'll be good for people to be able to kind of sprint across, like when they're bounding, if they just run across really quickly. That would be a good use for this. But in other cases, I mean, if you're just running, I think that the base speed we have right now is already fine. But I mean, for players that want to run faster in short, like it should be like a short burst. It shouldn't be like you can just fully sprint, you know? That'd be kind of broken. And this next one is the ability to use Stanag mags with the Mini-Me. Now this is a very big one because there is a model, the mini-me model has a slot for standing mags to go in, but we can't use it. And I think that this would be another quality of life thing that they could add to this game to further increase the realism of the mini-me and other rifles. And the last one we have is rumbling over holsters. This is probably going to be good for the people that don't want to consistently look down and get used to their kit. So for me, my issue is whenever I don't look down, I can't grab my rifle mags to my left, like on my belt side. So I have to look down for it to render so I can actually grab it because my tracking doesn't pick it up. So I think this would be a good thing because then I can just look, instead of looking down to grab my pistol, I can just reach down, feel the rumble, and then pull up. You know, that'd be great. And I'm pretty sure with all of the character customization work in progress tags, I don't think that they've added any new ones since the last video. So I won't talk about that. Now this one really isn't in a specific category, but this one definitely needs to be talked about. A possible light armor range in the sandbox map. So with this addition, I think it would be great because we have the grenade launchers, we have the law, and we're getting underbarrel grenade launchers soon. There was a leak that happened, and I'll show it right on screen here. We should be able to test these out on sandbox in a designated range. That would be great. Now that we have thermals, it would work even better because now you could have like a tank, I don't know, 250 out, scan it with thermals, bang. That'd be sick. Now this next one is going to be interesting. This is AI utilities, meaning AIs can throw grenades, smoke grenades, or anything else. That'd be insane. You walk into a room, there's a grenade at your feet. That would have some interesting gameplay though, 100%. Mix stuff up. And this one is mine, actually, and this is work in progress. It's been work in progress for a while, but I've gotten information that I don't want to say because I don't know if it's true yet, but it might be coming soon. So, mine is the realistic PvP game mode. So if you've watched my Insurgents videos, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, just more PvP game modes. And I went more into this in my ideal update video, and I talked a lot about other game modes that they could potentially add. But I'm assuming that this one is modeled after my Insurgents. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm really excited to see this. So I want to talk about this one that has been marked done. This is underbarrel grenade launchers for classic weapons, which includes like the M16 A3 now, or old AKs, and like the leak that I'm going to show right here, this is a GP25 on an AK, which I don't know if this is a normal AK that we have already, or this is a new AK. I can't tell because of the dust cover. But this would be awesome, dude. Having an underbarrel grenade launcher, whew, that'd be perfect. So I guess that's kind of all I wanted to talk about in this video. There's not a lot of stuff that's in there. And I've heard that there's going to be stuff coming out soon, so keep an eye on that. Thank you guys for sticking to the end, and hopefully there's new stuff coming out. So, catch you guys in the next one. Later.